So you go to start a fire and you find a log. It's beautiful. And you think, I don't want to burn this up and make it disappear forever. Instead, I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to run it through the bandsaw. Run it across a joiner. You're going to save these beautiful lines. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? You set it aside for about a week and you come back and ruined, cracked. Well, before you set it aside, have you ever considered nuking it? What? Now, when you microwave to dry something, it's still going to deform, it's still going to have problems. I like to do things in a rough way. I like to cut things out in a certain size, and then I like to make sure it's on a nice thick cut, and then when I get it done drying, I can bring it back, I can run it through the planer again, I can do what I need to do to get to where I need it to be, the final cut size. Now here's my microwave. I just happened to find it on the side of a road, and there's a good reason for it. As I warm things up in this, and I go to open it up, it'll keep running. That's really bad. So, in order to fix that, I used a cheap, well, a free Harbor Freight switch, which will allow me to shut the power off completely before I pull my wood out. Now this is a good setup for me because I can leave it in my garage and I don't have to worry about the wife beating me over the head for using her microwave. Now, as I showed in a previous video, you can use a scale and weigh the wood as it comes out to see how much water is being released. That doesn't really tell you the moisture amount though. For this, I recommend getting a moisture meter. I got mine for $15 at Harbor Freight. This tells me that we are at about 50% water inside of this piece of wood. That's too high. We want to bring this down to about 7 to 9%. Now you want to do this in 1-minute increments or less. You need to pull it out, allow the steam to come out, allow it to cool off before you do it again. From my own personal experience, the reason to do this is you can very easily burn parts of the wood. So we open it up, throw it in, turn it on, and let it go for a minute. Now I'm going to shut my microwave off. Hopefully you won't have this problem when you do yours. But as you can see, you can already see that steam coming out, kind of pooling up on the surface. If I put it up against the black background, you might even be able to see its steam. Maybe not. But I can feel the steam being released. Now if you choose to use a microwave to dry your wood, watch the moisture. If you don't, this will happen. And while the smell of smoky maple might smell beautiful in your shop, you definitely don't want to burn the wood, especially spalted maple. That's my small bite. Like, share, comment. Tell me what you think. Have you ever done it before? This has helped me out a lot with little tiny projects, and it might be able to help you out too. Especially when you find that log that is just too beautiful to burn. And there are a lot of them. Let's help save the little logs. Thank you.